tropical morning. It's a little bit misty and grey, and that is where I'm heading up there. I mean, I'd love it to be sunny, but I think yesterday I got a little bit too much sun. My head is a little bit sore. I was a little bit dehydrated. I'm seeing this as the weather being kind to me and just giving me a little bit of a day off to get the full Pyrenees experience. A little bit of mist and drizzle, as well as the beautiful sunshine. It is day 4. It's about 113k, about just over 3,000 meters elevation, 4 major climbs, and I'm about to do my first one now. Oh, that looks chilly. That sign, I don't know if you could see it, said España, because at the top of the climb, that is the border between France and Spain. And then I'll be riding in Spain for, I think it's probably about 15k, and then back into France. Which I was very excited looking at the map yesterday. I was like, ooh, I guess it's only like being in England and Wales. But, I don't know, I kind of liked it. It's actually just chucking it down now. Well, the thing is, what do you do, right? It's hot. So do I leave my jacket on and get hot from sweat, or take the jacket off and just get wet from all the rain? I mean, that's my dilemma of the day. Also, I love this helmet. It's a Giro, I don't know what it is. It collects water just there. So as I'm riding, I can see one drip just doing that in my eye line. And like every 5 seconds I'm having to do that or shake it off. I don't want to get a bad neck by the end of the day. Oh, the rain! I'm hydrating way better today. Second tinkle stop in like 8k. So I was like, I'll just have a little tinkle here. It's a nice little stop. Look at all these. There's been no other riders for the whole climb. I'm like, so now I'm just stood here in the rain. Bonjour, bonjour. Come on, hurry up, I'm bloody getting through here. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
I follow you on YouTube.
Ah! This is the top. Hi, Roger.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
Can we take a picture?
Yeah, of
Photo,
course.
please? Yes.
Are you local?
Hey, I am from Catalonia.
Top of the climb now, and it stopped raining. I told you, it's Spain. It's just there.
My friend.
Oh! That guy, when I'd stop for a tinkle, he was like, Katie, I follow you. And I was like, great first impression. I'm just there, half naked in a bush. 1293 meters. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the border. So now I'm in Spain. Hola. That descent was my favourite descent that I've done. Not necessarily the views, I think Tourmalet takes that for amazing views, but just like how smooth and it was just really, really, really good descending. I'm now at the supermarket, so I'm gonna go and get some food, get some breakfast, and then I'm gonna chat to you about how I kind of fuel and hydrate, which I didn't do yesterday, on these, I guess, back-to-back days. All the supermarkets that I've been in, they've all been happy for me to let me put my bike inside. Thank you. Just put it there. So nice. So I got a smoothie, a baguette, and some crisps. I definitely won't eat all that. I'll probably just have like a handful of those because there's a lot in that bag. But I guess the way that I do it is I just try and eat as simply as possible. I don't try and be fancy, have loads of I guess foods that I'm not used to, because I just don't know how they're going to affect me on the bike. And everyone's different, but I just like really simple foods like fruit, smoothies, juice, bread. And then at the end of the ride, if I can, like last night, I hit the jackpot. I found some packet rice, and there was a microwave in my hotel. And then they had, and this is another favourite thing when I'm in France, they have a little it's vegan ravioli with tofu in it. That is so nice to have that with rice. if I can't find anywhere to cook, I'll probably just have the same. I'll just have a smoothie, a juice, baguette, crisp sandwich, and then like some salady bits, but that's pretty much it. And what I do also is to make sure that I know where my food stops are. I'm a little bit like, this is where all the planning comes into it. I will put a screenshot up now of my notes in my phone. I've just got like a list of all the supermarkets, all the places I can get food and their opening times, just so I know exactly where my next food or drink stuff is going to be. My main thing with eating on rides is not to make it too complicated. Just try and have like a good breakfast, stop when you have it when it's like dinner time, and just keep snacking on the bike. I am so cold. I'm back in France. I did say that I thought it was going to dry up in Spain, and now I'm back in France, it's chucking it down again. The sign saying the Tour de France is coming this way.
No, Jesus, no. Yeah, they've seen your
It's very wet. Oh, but another call. This is my second of 4 today. It's called Col de Mente. I'm going to go down in a second. I've got all my warm stuff on because it is chilly. But I just wanted to say something because on the way up, I also think the temperature's a lot nicer today. It's like more than what I'm used to. It's like 15 degrees. What I wanted to chat to you about is how nice people are, and like how, like just the camaraderie of like all the cyclists and on bikers as well, people on motorbikes. I've had so many people like shout "Allez" at me, and then like another group came past and they were like saying hello, and one guy was like, this is really, I don't know why I really like this, he just went, as he was like descending, I was like, oh thanks. And then as I was coming up, there were 2 motorbikes that had stopped and they were putting all their waterproofs on, and I just said like hello, and he said something, I think it was along the lines, I think he said like, you're doing good, because I was like, oh, I don't understand, I'm sorry. I just went, go, like cheer. And then as he came past, he gave me like a little hoot and like a little wave. And as you know what, like if you are thinking of coming out and doing it on my own, because I wasn't sure if I'd really see anyone else. I thought, in my head, I thought the Pyrenees is so big and vast, it'd be unlikely that I'd see any other cyclists. I know it sounds probably really ridiculous now, but I thought, oh, maybe I won't. There's always someone, I say always someone at the top of the climb, there's no one here today, but people are just so nice and friendly, and it just really like, I don't know, it just keeps you wanting to ride and like do, even if it is a little bit drizzly. Although actually it's proper raining now. But I know you probably know this, but always bring lights. Even though I knew I was going to be riding in the day, the reason that I brought my lights is because of days like this, you need to be visible. And I know I'm saying that in black, this is just a shake dry, it only came in black. That's why I've got lights on. So the lights that I've got, you know, they're my favourites. They're Exposure Trace. Turn that on in a sec. And then the one at the back is the Exposure Trace R. They're just so small and light. I bought the wrong mount. That's for the rear one, so I've had to just put it on that. So get it on flashing. So good. I'm heading down now. That was a really cold descent, and now I've gone straight into Porte d'Aspet. I don't even know. 4k climb. This next k is 9.9%. Another climb. It's still raining, so I'm gonna have to do the whole thing of getting my other coat out to go down, and then I've got the last climb, so that's 3 of 4 cols, and I think the next one is like 20k maybe, like 20k of up. Oh, I just want to be warm. It's so cold going down and then so sweaty coming up. I'd rather be sweaty. I hate the cold. Right, let me get my coat on. Let's go. How pretty is that? So I've just been to a little Carrefour just there. No. The only place I can sit. Yeah. Pineapple, water, a baguette, a banana, and some craft. To be honest, the weather is actually nice and cool. Prime example of what I was talking to you about earlier. 2 guys have just pulled up on their bikes. They've got loads of bike pack and stuff on, and just waving. I was just like, oh, it's nice. Like we're all doing the same thing. We all just want to ride our bikes in a beautiful location And it's just nice just to, I don't know, it's just a really nice thing, and I recommend any of you do it. Because if I can do it, any of you can do it. It just takes a little bit of planning and a bit of fitness, and you can do it. They are unbelievably good. Right, you know the that guy that was sat here is gone now, but when I was walking over, I was trying to find somewhere to sit, and he was like sat in the middle of this bus stop. So I've got all my food, like I'm balancing it in one hand, I'm dragging my bike with the other, like on the stem, but because of the back of the bike is so like back heavy, I was walking along, and then it just swung back, and he was like on the floor, and he's just sat. He looked straight at me, didn't come over and didn't try and help. So I'm like, what do? I either drop the food or drop the bike? And I was like, I'll just drop the bike. So I did it, and then I like dragged it for so bad. I'm so sorry, bag. Then dragged it for a little bit, and then I was like, what am I gonna do? So then I like put it on the floor, lifted it up with the seat, and then it did it again. He's just still. I'm just literally stood there, and he's just there, and he just sat there like this. Didn't even come and try and help. But I was like, independent woman, do it on my own, and then just drag my bike a little bit. Right, so I've got, it just really tickled me, because I was like, how ridiculous must I have a look? Like, who is this girl with all this food in her hand, like dragging a bike across the road? And I was like, why don't you just come and help me? So now I've got last call of the day. I think it's about 16k. It has started raining, woohoo! And it's quite cool, so I'm quite happy about that. And so yeah, it's gone really fast. 82k. 2,200 meters I've done, 30k left. So normally you'd be like, oh, 30k, but there is just a massive cold in the middle of that. So I'm gonna get going because I'm really, really cold, and I've put my big coat away. Oh, I can't believe this is my 4th day. I don't want it to be over. I love, honestly, like I love making these videos. I love doing these trips and filming these videos for you, and so many nice comments on Instagram and on like my Strava. So like, thank you. It's really encouraging, and I really want to encourage you to come out and do these adventures. Not necessarily the Pyrenees, just anywhere you want to go. I will do a video on like my whole planning. That will take a whole video just of planning when I get home, because I did a lot of planning. I like the planning because I always want to make sure that I know where I'm sleeping, and I know what food and drink, and get my little mitts on, and then try and carry it, and then drag my bike behind me. Right, okay, see you on the climb. Something that I've thought quite a lot this trip, I think before you go away anywhere that's like unfamiliar to you, it always seems like, to me anyway, I don't know whether you're the same, it feels like it's going to be too different, and that it can give like a bit of fear of like, oh, I'm not sure, I don't know what it's going to be like, or the people. But the more I've travelled, the more I've ridden, you realise that all villages and towns are the same. Not that they're the same as in like they look the same, but like everything goes on in there the same, like the little shop where everyone goes. Like I noticed it, there was like flyers and posters up for like the little fetes and for the council, like the local elections. And it's just like everywhere is the same, but obviously everywhere is different, and it's nice to come and explore and visit these places. So I just think if you are put off going somewhere because you think, I don't know, that you're scared or something, just know that they're all the same. We're all just the same, and it's just very nice to see that. Lovely views up here. No views that way, it's just all fog, and it is chucking down, and it's cold, but I've only got like 15k down to where I'm staying, just descending, so I'm gonna get my jacket on and just get all cozy and toasty, and then get in and get a shower and get nice and warm. Although this one, I don't know what it is, if the climbs have got easier, or I do think this is a thing though, where if you're doing like a multi-day trip, I do think, me and my friends think this, on the 3rd day you just kind of get into it. This is my 4th day. I don't know, the first 2 I think you're just getting used to the, like your bike and the new weight of it, getting used to like food and like drink and getting all that sorted. I think from day 3 you can just kind of keep going, obviously depending if you have enough sleep and stuff and you have nice rest and it's not horrific weather like this. But right, I'm gonna take a quick pic for Insta and then I'm gonna head down, so I'll see you at the bottom. Thinking all the warm thoughts, thinking in of warm thoughts. But agree yesterday and today. It's like being at home. Being at home in winter, in the cold. I'm so wet through a cold. Down we go. I mean, look at the state of this. This is not what I signed up for. This descent is so wet and cold. I want to stop on this descent because it is really cold and it's absolutely chucking down. But I've just thought, like, how often do I ever get to do this? It's just a bit of rain, it's just a bit cold, I'm going to be warm soon, but I'm like, I love that, I don't know, this is what I love about cycling, that we just get ourselves in these situations. Not that like it's a really bad situation, but you know, like it's just something that I wouldn't necessarily do if I was at home. And you're just like, you know what, just enjoy it. Like, I'm in the middle of the Pyrenees, having climbed like 4 beautiful cols. I mean, I couldn't really see many views, but I just want to enjoy it for what it is. I'm on the descent down and I've just got a little bit of a view. It's probably like the most view I've had all day. I'm just loving it. I am absolutely, really, really enjoying myself. So I've ended where I'm staying tonight. That's where I want to get my tea from. So there is a little bread shop there. I want to go see what they've got. I can see bananas. Oh, okay, thank you. This is where I'm leaving my bike tonight. I'm going to lock it to that lawnmower. This is the worst place I've ever had to leave it. I don't want to leave it, but what can I do? Okay. Ignore the mess, but this is the room. It's cute, right? Oh, actually, let me show you this one thing. Look at this. Got the heat to dry my stuff on. Please do not use a sink to do your laundry. I think that is because she said that 95% of people here are cyclists, and I think they just make an absolute mess everywhere. Should have been very respectful. I am loving this trip, and I'm loving making these videos. So any questions you've got, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you all next video for day 5 of riding across the Pyrenees. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Don't wash your stuff.